A 114-year-old feud will be taken to new heights tonight when South face the Roosters, with the anger caused by Latrell Mitchell's hit on Joey Manu still simmering. Brad Fittler joins us now. Evening to you, Bradley.
Hey, James.
You know Latrell very well. How will he personally handle an occasion of this size tonight?
Well, he loves the big stage and he loves to prove a point. So I think every headline and everyone that's come out and spoken about last year and everything about the incident, it just fuels Latrell, and that's the motor that drives him week in, week out. So I think he'll relish the stage tonight. The
Roosters are coming off their first win of the year. The Bunnies have lost their first two. Cody Walker, he's been under a lot of pressure since that defeat last week. What do you want to see from him tonight?
Well, they finished the game well against Melbourne last week and they come up with some really nice tries. It just seems like they're a little bit disjointed at the moment, whether they're not organised out in the field, but they started to get their touch late in the game, and that could be just a remedy that they need to take some confidence into this game. And, you know, if they get going, they're so hard to stop. I don't know why, but when they're moving together, they are just impossible to stop.
You played in plenty of these. Who wins tonight?
Well, I'm going to back the Roosters, mate. They were fantastic last week. I'll go with them tonight.
Thank you, Bradley. See you sideline. Off you go now. Meantime, Dally Cherry Evans says Canterbury coach Trent Barrett should brace himself for a barrage of abuse from Seagulls fans on Sunday. Barrett is returning to Manly as head coach for the first time since his controversial exit from the club 4 years ago.
Trent Barrett is about to learn the hard way. Rugby league fans have long memories.
Oh, like most crowds, when you come back to your old club, it'll be hostile. But he's a good fella and I'm sure he'll take it in his stride.
That's exactly what he's planning to do, despite his time at Manly ending in a bitter public standoff with the club over poor results and resources.
Look, I've got a lot of friends over there still at Manly and had some good times there as well, so it wasn't all doom and gloom. But when you look back and reflect on those years, there was some valuable lessons there, I suppose. But I am looking forward to going back there.
So what was Barrett's biggest lesson from his time on the northern beaches?
Patience, I suppose. You know, I've never been one to be very patient, but you know, things don't happen overnight, I suppose.
Barrett needed plenty of patience in his first season at Canterbury. The lowlight of a wooden spoon year was a 66-0 drubbing at the hands of this weekend's opponents.
It was hard, and last year was difficult, you know, but you learn a lot about each other. You learn a lot about a lot of people in the club when you go through tough times.
The Sea Eagles are winless from their first two matches, but took 4 games to taste victory last year and still made the preliminary finals.
Well, I guess we can lean on that to know that it's not the end of the world. That period of last year does help us understand, you know, the reality that we can still make finals and all that sort of stuff.
Luke Dovesey, 9 News.
Leaving the Melbourne Storm and switching to halfback wasn't meant to be easy for Nicho Hynes, but he's making it look that way. The Sharks' marquee man steering his side to a 36-12 win over the Dragons, and he's now been declared the buy of the season.
Setting up tries and scoring them too. It was a masterclass from Nicho Hynes.
Now Hynes, he's going to go himself. Oh, they've totally outgunned him here tonight.
So, what's the secret to his incredible form?
I'm spending a lot of time in their office, probably annoying the shit out of them because I want to keep watching video. But yeah, no, they're all helping me out tremendously, and all the boys, we're all just working hard, and they're just backing me, and they want me to play to my strengths. And when you've got a coaching staff that backs you, it just gives me the world of confidence, and I just want to play for them.
Are you a bit of a footy nerd? Are you always watching games in your spare time and going over the video?
Yeah, the weird thing is I'm a bit massive footy nerd, and I watch all the other games, but I hate watching myself play. I hate watching myself play. I don't know why, but I've got to start doing that a bit more so I can know what I want to work on. But yeah, I just love watching footy.
His teammates are trying to keep him grounded.
Oh, he's going all right. I mean, let's not give him too big a head. He's already good looking enough.
Some of the commentators are saying he's the buy of the season. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Yeah, 100%. I'll back my man in.
The Dragons will be missing Jaden Sewer for at least a week. He was sent to the bin for the second game in a row.
Yeah, it's a tough one because, yeah, like you said, he's kind of our so-called hitman, I guess. But yeah, it's a fine line and things are going to go wrong. You know, it's just it's not a technical issue. I don't think. I think it's just one of those. It's just a pure accident.
Emma Lawrence, 9 News.